All right. Well, it is time for 11 at 11, and here we are. So, welcome back, KMMA Tribe, students, friends, family, anybody who is joining me here today and who will be watching this later. It is great because very, very often, in truth, there's not that many live viewers, but I do get comments from a lot of you later. So that makes me feel good that some people are actually listening to this content. Either way, it helps me think. I see one Pata, it's probably my mother. One day I got to figure out who's on there. Anyways, today I want to I actually want to answer the question, why read? Hey, it is my mom. Hi, Mom. She's a loyal listener. She has been for many, many years. But hey, today I want to talk about reading, and specifically, I want to talk about a specific kind of reading. I want to talk about how we can do it, why we should do it, and then I want to share some things that we're going to be doing as a Black Belt Leadership Tribe together here next. But first, just talking about reading in general. And I want to talk about reading. I mean, of course, we read our Bibles and some other important, specific books to you. But also, it's okay and great and nice to read for leisure. I know some people like to just read fantasy or some other type of book just for entertainment. But reading is also such a secret to just learning and growing and getting better all the time. It talks to our Black Belt leadership principles of lifelong learning, of constant and never-ending improvement. And so, for example, right now, and by the way, I probably don't do it exactly right. Maybe it would be better to focus on one book at a time, but sometimes I'm reading a bunch at one time. Right now I'm reading, and thank you, Eric St. Martin, for this book. I'm reading Level Up Your Life. I'm reading it kind of slow because I'm doing it with my son, Sensei Winston, for his senior year of high school, and it's really good. And I'm reading Awaken the Giant Within, a Tony Robbins great. And I'm reading Self-Leadership in the 1 Minute Manager, and just had sent to me because I'd read this like a decade ago, and it was a great book, but I heard one of my mentors reference it. And this is one that I can read in an evening, so I probably will again. Og Mandino's Greatest Salesman in the World. The point is that they are all great books that help me be better at the things that I do. I think that it's one of the greatest things about reading is that it's not just for entertainment, while I find it entertaining, but it's also that it's for education, edification, it's for all the things. And by the way, one of the ones that I've been listening to in the mornings when I do my morning walks, I take Sassy around the lake, and I'm always listening to great books through Audible. So there's an important part of this message too. If you don't like the actual act of reading for whatever reason, listening to Audible is the next best thing, and actually doing both things is the best thing, because the book forces you to sit down and really, really focus in a different way, but the Audible allows you to do that thing we talked about on one of these other messages where you're doing multitasking. Isn't real, but this is, right? Where you're doing the thing where you're taking the opportunity time. What did I call it? I called it NET, no extra time, right? Because I'm walking around the lake, I'm doing the exercise anyway, but my mind is engaged in the great listening. And the great listening I've been doing is this particular book. And it's a little misleading because it's called Think Your Way to Wealth, but it's not just about money accumulation. It's wealth in everything of life. It's such an awesome book because what it is it's the interview. It's Napoleon Hill interviewing Andrew Carnegie on the 17 Secrets of Success. And it's one of the best. I was surprised that I made it this far in my life and leadership journey without ever having read it before. I bought the hard copy of this one because, like I said, I'm loving the Audible. But I bought the hard copy only because I realized I have to share it with my Black Belt Leadership Tribe. Which brings me to the final part of this message, which is that I checked today, and sure enough, when I looked in my Black Belt Leadership calendar here from KMMA, there are 17 weeks left. So guess what my Black Belt Leadership students are going to be getting for the next 17 weeks? We're going through the 17 Laws of Success. And we're going to actually, like I said, I got this so that I can prepare a lesson plan each and every week that I'll give in the Saturday Leadership CIT classes live. And then, of course, I'll also share, and I'll also put the worksheets and all the things in all the places, right? Like on the lessons of the week that Sean Harley sends out for us, and in our social media Black Belt Leadership page and all of that. So super fantastic and awesome. Mom, I love you. Thanks for all the comments. Make it a super fantastic day. In fact, as soon as I get off this, I will give you a personal Zoom and we can have a coffee together before I get back to work. Everybody listening to this, I don't know who the other person on there is. You can make a comment if you want. But everybody listening to this, thanks. And enjoy whatever you're reading next. I'm sorry. There was one more thing I want to say about it. If you look, I have like a huge shelf of books, right? And people all often ask, did you read all those books? I didn't read all those books, but I read most of those books. And one of the big advantages of that is that then you can go back to a book when somebody else needs it. For example, I'm going to pass this book to somebody today. This is a great book I read, 6-7 years ago. But I know the person's kind of struggling with this. So this book's going to be great for them. And I have another friend of mine who is stepping up to a higher level and needs to mentor people that are directly accountable to him. And so I'm going to give him this one, right? So when you read the great books, they become the bodies of knowledge that you can go back to share with other people that need it as well. Super fantastic. Hey, 3 viewers now. I need to start doing these longer. Hey, whoever you are over there, I hope you have enjoyed this. Of course, you'll be able to go back and watch it in the recording. And, of course, I look forward to seeing my KMMA tribe back in classes today or tomorrow. See you real soon.